has gone a lot further than I anticipated. I thought you'd bust me off there for a second. Righto guys, we're out on another quick little session out on the wool wash again. No secrets, it's pretty obvious to tell where I am, so we'll give it a bit of a crack, see if we can catch another fish today. That would be our starting point. I don't know what my chances are, but our job is just to give it a try, see what we can come across. I'm thinking it could be a good session. We've got some storms potentially on their way this afternoon, so we're hoping that the fish will be wanting to bite in this session this morning. A little bit of wind around, not too bad, but it's channeling straight up the lagoon. That's what makes it hard when we fish here, is that wind, especially out of the kayak, because it makes you drift a little bit quicker than you want to. But the plan is try and get onto a fish, and I'm going to try a couple of different lures today. We'll see if we can get them on a nice little natural coloured plastic. Should be good. It's this one's a big kahuna or something like this, so give that a bit of a go, see if we can catch anything on that one. I do have a couple of the trusty Ecoda and Xeric shrimp there, live shrimp, so if we can get onto, can't get onto anything on these little paddle tails, then we'll have a go on those. Let's get up there and let's see what we can do. You see our lure swimming in there. It's got a fair old roll to it, which is cool. Haven't used these ones a lot, but they're ones that I picked up in a prize pack. Oh gee, quite some time ago, maybe a year ago. They do have a little bit of scent to them. I don't know if that helps me or not. I don't use a lot of scent, a little bit. Little turtle just here. There he goes, he's gone now. Whoop, hit there. Again, probably tarpon or similar. I could look at putting a stinger in this, but I just don't think I want to. I'm not really chasing the tarpon. I could do that later, go to a smaller lure, but for the time being, chasing bigger fish, or as they say, bigger fish to fry. It's been a really tough period of time. There's so much wind around. It's just impossible to get a decent session in the salt water. This is the reason I'm here in the freshwater again. That in the old school scenario, but the wind has just been terrible. Try and stay positive in this wind. It's a bit hard sometimes, but you get blown all over the place while you're trying to catch a fish. Can't really fish this structure the way I like from the bank, of course. So as I've done for the last few sessions out here, I'm going to push through to the other side, point the nose of the kayak into the wind, and really just try and redirect myself. good hit. Just because I suspect that tail, it didn't feel quite right. We are 3/4 of an hour in, and no luck with that one. Might do a switch over to prawn for a while. I think if we persist, we'll get onto a fish today, but there's no guarantees. Last session I was out here, I dropped a fish. It was not huge, but he's a good fish. It's more like it. If the wind can stay there for a while, that'd be nice. Okay, we're on. A bit of strife at the moment. Oh, wow, he has gone a lot further than I anticipated. I thought he'd busted me off there for a second. Gotta be patient. Oh, there we go. See which way you're going, buddy. Got a fair bit of drag on it now. It's not a huge fish, I don't think. That's big enough. I think we're hooked all right. Just trying to get myself out into a bit of space now. Bit of luck, we've got us under control. And there's our first barra for the day. Not a big one. One that I can use in the net, so it's definitely not a big one. But it's one. Alrighty. You beauty. Okay. Nice shot. Oh, he's a heavy little beast too. There's our Barra. Nice little fellow, just on a small prawn, little Ikuta live shrimp. Sit you there for a moment, fella. Get the net out of the way. Do a bit of a measurement. It's not a huge fish, but he's legal. So, and he'll go, oh yeah, nice, 65. He's a 65 centimetre Barra. There he goes. Nice fish. I'll get a snappy of him if I can. Quick little Davy knot is all you need to get those things going. A lot of people tie big fancy knots and things, but Davy knot, 2 little passes and you're done. Set up ready for the next one. Been on the water for an hour for that one fish. That's okay, I'm pretty happy to get a fish, so don't expect it to be super hot, but I'm hoping it only gets better from here. So that one fell to the Ikuta live shrimp. It's only the smaller version of that. So that's the 89mm, 7 gram. It's a handy little lure. We'll get that one back out there. I've retied. Hopefully there's not too much wear to my line, to my braid, after wrapping around a couple of times, but we'll give this a bit of a go, see if we can catch another one. I like to make it more than a one fish session, but we'll have to see how that plays out. That wind is much nicer at the moment, so if it'll stay down like that, that'd be very good. It's feeling very steamy and still now, and I don't mind that. I like it being still. Makes it a bit easier for me to sit and repeatedly cast where I want to go. And sometimes you just got to get that lure in front of their face again and again and again. I'll probably cast that bit of structure 20-30 times off and on this morning to get that one fish. So I've upped my leader since last time after busting off, giving me a little bit more leeway. Luckily the fish swam over the underwater structure and not under it. That was helpful for me, but it still had me wrapped around the pylons. Oop. We're on here. Something small. Something small. That's promising. This smaller lure makes it a little bit easier to hook up to some of those smaller fish too. So if the other ones aren't playing, the bigger fish aren't playing, gives me that option potentially. small fish. Ah, little Barra. I even gave that one a jam just to try and set the hook. Alright, so we've had a bunch of hits in probably the last half hour or so. One of them ended up in a fish, dropped a couple, and then dropped a little Barra in the air. So it's pretty promising. I'm going to keep going on this little prawn, this little shrimp, because it seems to be working. May not be the shrimpiness, it may just be the drifting little hops through the structure that's doing the job. We'll keep working on that. Seems to have done something. It's got the most hits. I had a few hits on the bigger 5-inch paddle tail, but we'll keep working on this one for the time being. This has gone pretty quiet again.